This is episode 16. Here are 5 secrets to get lots of clicks from the right people on your Facebook ads. Welcome to the Calm Marketer Podcast. My name is Kenneth Fong, a digital marketer on a mission to help businesses thrive. I'll bring you on my marketing journey where you'll get to learn from my experiences as an INFP navigating an extroverted world and get actionable marketing tips for your business. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Now let's begin. So I follow Jim Edwards. He's a really knowledgeable person on copywriting. I read his Copywriting Secrets book, which talks about all about direct response copywriting, storytelling, and everything that you need to know to write copy in a very solid way when you create your advertising and things like that. So I highly recommend you check out Copywriting Secrets from Jim Edwards. And I also am part of his email newsletter. So this morning, I actually got an email from his newsletter about the 5 secrets to run ads that get lots of clicks from the right people. And this really stood out to me because I am building out some Facebook ads currently for some of my clients. And this really stood out because I do want to know about these 5 secrets to run Facebook ads and get the right clicks. And I think these are very helpful if you do run any type of advertising campaign. So according to Jim, the first secret is to know your avatar. So you really need to know your target audience really, really well, or you need to know them more than they know themselves. So know what kind of emotional hot buttons that really trigger them. Know what kind of keywords they use, what kind of struggles that are going in their mind that they want to help fix. And they'll do anything to fix that particular issue that they have. So you need to make sure that you know your target audience and speak to their inner desires, not only their external desires, but their inner true desires that really hit them emotionally. You want to make sure you have some type of emotional hook in your copy. And the second secret is about the hook itself. So a hook is basically the thing that makes people stop and read and click on your ad. So whatever that thing is, it could be a headline, it could be an image, it could be a combination of the two, it could be the copy on the ad itself. So anything that makes the user stop in their tracks to read your ad, that's the hook. So test out, different types of hooks in your ads to see which one hooks more than the other. And the third secret is to test small with lots of ads. So Jim said that he spoke to someone at a conference a few years ago, and this person said that he was running PPC ads on Google, and he spent $1,000 on this one pay-per-click ad. And Jim asked him, why did you spend so much? And the guy said that, he wanted to see if it would start working. And after $1,000, that's a lot to determine whether or not an ad is really working. So what he recommends is if you have $1,000, you could test out, 10, 20, or even 30 ads with that same budget. So if you have a lot of hooks, you have a lot of ads that you want to test out, I recommend to put in, $10 to $20 per ad and see which one gets the most clicks. See which one gets the most conversions, because that will be an easy way for you to see which hooks resonate with people more than others. Now, with my experience, I've noticed that a lot of the times I think an ad will 100% work. I get really, really emotionally involved with it. Like it hooked me. And so I think that it'll hook others, or I know it'll hook others because I get that emotional reaction. But that's not always the case. Sometimes when you run ads, you think it's going to work, but then it flops. And that's a terrible feeling because you were proven wrong because you thought an ad would work, but it actually doesn't work. So the fourth secret is not to get emotionally attached to any ad that you run. When you create an ad, you love the words that you use, you love the images, you love the video that you created. So you think it's going to really, really work out, but it doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes you think that this really ugly ad isn't going to work out, but in fact, it actually does work out. So, sometimes you got to figure out, what really resonates with the people, not resonates with you. And that's really a huge point, especially for a lot of business owners who might not necessarily be all into marketing tactics or marketing strategy. A lot of business owners, and I'm guilty of this too, is they do things that they like, or they offer things, they run ads that they personally like, not necessarily what their customers like. They always focus on what they like, not what their customers like. And that's a huge, huge red flag, because you want to make sure that everything that you are doing as a business is speaking to the customer. And sometimes a customer likes an ugly thing, right? You might think this particular ad, this particular product is so ugly, it sucks, but your customer likes it and they're getting the value out of that, right? And if they're getting the value, if they like it, then you need to offer that. If you're not offering that, then you basically are in business for yourself. You're not in business for other people. And that's really you're missing the point of running a successful business if you're offering things that people don't like. And the fifth secret, the final secret, is don't sell in the ad. So the ad should have a hook. The goal of the ad, specifically for a Facebook ad, is just to make people stop, read it, and click on it, not to sell them on the service or the product that you're offering. It's just to create that curiosity. It's to create that need for people to get their questions answered, right? So if you ask a question, if you pinpoint a particular pain, you want them to click on it to get to the next step, to get their answer, to get something from the ad that they're looking for, right? So it's all just to get a click. And the second step, which would be maybe like the landing page, that would be the goal of the landing page, is to actually sell that service or product. So, if you really want to create great ads, don't always sell, don't, encourage or make people want to buy on the ad, because that's not what the goal of the ad is. It's just to create that curiosity. It's to create that urgency to click on the ad and to ultimately read what you have to offer, and make the landing page be the machine that sells your customers. So, with that said, I'm going to be using these tips when I build out my Facebook ads today for my clients. And with that said, I will see you on the next episode.